After the Storm. This poem is written by William Wordsworth. After the storm, there was a roaring in the wind all night. The rain came heavily and fell in floods. But now the sun is rising, calm and bright. The birds are singing in the distant woods. Over his own sweet voice, the stock dove broods. The lay makes answer as the magpie chatters, and all the air is filled with pleasant noise of waters. All things that love the sun are out of doors. The sky rejoices in the morning's birth. The grass is bright with raindrops on the moors. The hare is running races in her mirth, and with her feet she, from the plashy earth, raises a mist that, glittering in the sun, runs with her all the way, wherever she doth run. The poem describes a beautiful morning after a big storm. The night before, there was a loud wind and heavy rain. Now, the sun is shining and the birds are singing happily. The grass is wet with dew, and animals like the hare are playing outside. Everything in nature seems joyful and fresh. Wordsworth shows how nature recovers after a storm. He uses beautiful words to make us feel the calm and happiness of the new day. What does the speaker describe in the first two lines of the poem? Was it just rain or a storm? The poet describes a roaring, powerful, and noisy wind along with the heavy rain that came during the night. The wind is blowing fiercely, and the atmosphere feels wild and unsettled. These lines help us imagine the storm's strength and chaos, setting the mood for the rest of the poem. It's as if nature is shouting before it settles down. It was a storm, not just ordinary rain. What does the poet mean by "a bird broods over its own sweet voice"? The poet is showing us a peaceful moment after the storm. The bird is quietly sitting, almost dreaming and thinking about its own beautiful song. The word broods suggests deep thought or gentle care, like the bird is protecting or cherishing its voice. It's a symbol of calmness, reflection, and the return of beauty after chaos. Just as the storm fades, the bird prepares to sing again, reminding us that peace and creativity follow even the loudest troubles. How does the poet use sound to create mood in the poem? In the beginning, the poet describes loud, wild sounds like the howling wind and crashing storm. These noisy images create a mood of tension, fear, and excitement. It feels like nature is angry or restless. After the storm, the sound becomes soft and peaceful. The bird's sweet voice and the quiet atmosphere create a mood of calm and comfort. It feels like the world is healing and resting. Impact. By changing the sounds, the poet helps us feel the shift from chaos to peace. It's like listening to a scary movie that suddenly turns into a lullaby. Our emotions follow the sound. After every storm comes calm. How can this idea apply to challenges in our own lives? This idea reminds us that difficult times like sadness, failure, or confusion don't last forever. Just like storm in the poem, our personal struggles may feel loud and overwhelming, but they often lead to growth, strength, and peace. For example, when we face a tough exam or a fight with a friend, it may feel like everything is going wrong. But if we stay patient and keep trying, things usually get better. The calm after the storm teaches us to be hopeful, to trust that brighter days will come, and to appreciate the quiet, joyful moments that follow. What do you think the speaker means when he says that the hare is running races? The poet wants to tell us that the hare is full of happiness, running races and splashing the puddles. The hare is throwing up small water droplets in the air that follow her while running and seems to be very happy. Describe how the poet contrasts the stormy night with the peaceful morning. What effect does this contrast create? The poet talks about two different times. Night, there was a big storm, loud wind, and heavy rain. It was scary and wild. Morning, the storm is gone, the sun is shining, birds are singing, and everything feels calm and happy. What does this contrast do? It helps us feel how peaceful and beautiful the morning is. It shows that bad times can pass and good times can come after. How does Wordsworth use imagery and sound to bring the scene to life? Give examples from the poem. Imagery, picture in words. Wordsworth paints clear pictures of nature. The grass is bright with raindrops. We can imagine shiny wet grass after the rain. The hare is running races in her mirth. We see a happy hare jumping and playing. Raises a mist glittering in the sun. A mist is rising from the wet ground, sparkling in sunlight. These images help us see the peaceful morning after the storm. Sound, what we hear. Wordsworth also uses sound to bring the scene to life. There was a roaring in the wind all night. We hear this loud storm. The birds are singing in the distant woods. We hear soft, happy bird songs. All the air is filled with pleasant noise of waters. We hear gentle flowing water. These sounds help us feel the change from noisy storm to calm morning. Together, imagery and sound make the poem feel real and peaceful, showing nature's beauty after troubles. What message does the poem convey? How can it be applied to real life? The poem conveys a powerful message of hope and renewal. The poem shows that bad times don't last forever. After the scary storm, nature becomes calm and beautiful again. In life, we may face problems or sadness like a storm, but peace and happiness can come after, just like the sunny morning. Figures of speech. Personification. The sky rejoices in the morning's birth. The sky is given human emotions, rejoicing to show the beauty and joy of a new day. All things that love the sun are out of doors. Nature is imagined as having feelings and preferences, making the scene feel alive and welcoming. Figures of speech, imagery. The grass is bright with raindrops. Vivid visual imagery helps readers picture the freshness and sparkle of the morning. There was a roaring in the wind all night. Auditory images creates a sense of chaos and power during the storm. The central theme of the poem is hope and renewal after hardship. Wordsworth shows how nature, after a wild and noisy storm, returns to peace, beauty, and joy. The calm morning, singing birds, and playful animals reminds us that difficult times don't last forever. Just like the storm gives way to sunshine, our personal struggles can lead to healing and happiness. The poem also celebrates the harmony between nature and life, encouraging us to find comfort and inspiration in the world around us. Thank you.